is Joan Schaefer. I was there the day that the idea of Concern was formed. Our dear friend had her second surgery. Flowers were delivered, and we took them up to her, and she looked and she said, "A lot of good they're going to do me." We said, instead of sending flowers, we'll put it towards cancer research. And that's how Concern was born. So we were introduced to a new researcher. He had the idea that someday the immune system could be enhanced so that it would help to fight cancer. Our friend had a history of cancer throughout her family. If breast cancer should get to the daughters, it could be prevented. The idea was just the right thing for us.
My folks got involved in the organization at that time, and then I secondarily got involved. And then my mother got sick, and she died of cancer when I was a kid. And I became interested in science and wanted to go into research. And so it seemed natural that I would lend some of my expertise to the review of the grants. And so that's how I got involved on a more professional side. In the early days of Concern, there were more limited amounts of money raised, and there was a focus on cancer immunology specifically, and that remains a focus of Concern. Unlike some organizations that study one specific type of cancer, we fund research across the entire spectrum of cancer biology. So what that means is that we get a diverse collection of grant applications for cutting-edge research across the spectrum of cancer research.
Many years later, I guess, about 10 years probably into it, somebody got the brainstorm that suppose we could get to close off Rodeo Drive and have a party. So that's where the block party was born. Probably at least 20 years ago, Concern 2 was born. So we now have not only 2 generations in Concern Foundation, but the third. My grandchildren are now helping to set up the party and that kind of thing. Children have taken over the leadership, which is very exciting.
My name's Mark Luber. I first heard about Concern Foundation by coming to the block party, and I thought it was such an amazing event that I really wanted to get involved. And what really inspired me to finally get involved was when my mom lost her life to cancer. And from then on, I joined the board of the organization, and every year really look forward to the block parties. It's such an amazing event and such a great way to be raising money for cancer research. And I look forward to volunteering every year and just helping the event come to be.
They're raising funds not only with the original tribute fund or the block party, and they've developed a relationship with Children's Hospital. They have a party for them.
Today we have lots and lots and lots of children, very deserving children, and their families have come today. They're inside right this very moment at a great screening of Grease. As soon as they come out from that, they're going to be enjoying lots of treats. We have candies, cupcakes, cookies they're going to be making. There's going to be lots of dancing to some 50s music with a DJ. It's going to be a great time for these kids.
My name is Mariano Fedorovsky, and I'm the manager of Employee and Community Services here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Every year, about 350 kids and their families come out here, and we host a fun day in the park with free tickets in front of the line passes and a private tour. And it's just a fun day for everybody to come out and just enjoy a day in the park.
They're branching out and finding new ways to raise money, and they're also doing more marathons than I ever thought there were.
My name is Karen Roach, and I ran with Concern Foundation at the LA Marathon today. I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma in September of 2012. So I had 6 months of chemotherapy. Luckily, I didn't have to have any radiation. I've been in remission for about a year now. You know, I had cancer. I'm doing this half marathon, and I'm still going, I'm still running, and it's really hot, but I can do it, and raise some money as well.
We started about 1967, something like that. This many years later, my understanding is that we've raised over $40 million. A room not far from where we're sitting right now, there are about 30 scientists, internationally well known, who are reviewing the grants that will someday get us where we want to be.
I'm Anata Epstein, and I'm from Children's Hospital Los Angeles and University of Southern California. I've known Concern for a long time. I actually was a recipient of one of their grants, so they helped me get started. And when I became more established, I was asked to become a member of the review panel. And after doing that for several cycles, I was asked to co-chair it with Dan Cohen.
We used to review the grants at a monthly meeting of the Medical Advisory Board. We were overwhelmed with the number of applications. And so in part to add expertise and to really help us pick the best cancer research, we created this International Scientific Review Committee.
Concern is wonderful in that it really does a great job of identifying the best and the brightest. And many of the recipients of Concern go on to become leaders in their field, become successful scientists who can really move the science forward. It is able to fund so many investigators, 15 to 20 every 2 years, at a significant amount.
I think we all would like to see this disease conquered. And that's how the name of Concern was born. Conquer cancer now.
I strongly believe that the key to curing cancer lies in understanding the biology of the cancer, understanding the basic mechanisms that drive it.
Our determination is that more people will be saved in very short time. We should go on as long as needed. And actually, someday maybe we won't be needed. And that's the day we